You are looking at one of the most valuable assets in San Diego County. This is McClellan Palomar Airport in Carlsbad. It's the crown jewel of the 8 airports owned and operated by the County of San Diego. The jewel now shines as never before, and in the next 30 minutes, you'll see why when we join North County Supervisor Bill Horn on Update San Diego.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Update San Diego. I'm County Supervisor Bill Horn, and we're here today at McClellan Palomar Airport in Carlsbad, where we have just finished a new addition to the terminal, new parking. All of San Diego County is going to benefit from this new facility we've put in here. And by the way, this facility was paid for with aviation dollars and not from your property taxes. And joining me today is Peter Drinkwater, the Director of County Airports for San Diego County, and we're here at McClellan Palomar Airport. And Pete, why don't you tell us about the new innovation and the new facility we have here?
Well, thank you very much, Supervisor Horn. This building replaces 24,000 square feet of old buildings that came from the 1950s and 60s with one 18,000 square foot building of design that's very efficient. And this was designed by Ginsler. The architectural company tried to bring in a consideration of energy and efficiency when they put the plan together. This is why we have these wide open spaces and windows, so that you have the mixing of outside air with inside air. They've also created a lot of special lighting and insulation to make this building efficient and sustainable, so we have low maintenance costs.
Well, I know that, yeah, especially in Carlsbad, you don't need to turn on the air conditioning here. You just open up the windows and the doors. I think it's terrific. The decking we're standing on, this is what, recycled plastic bottles or something?
That's right. It's Trex planking, and this is a very low maintenance and very efficient type of material.
Probably has a half-life of 5 million years or something.
I think it's going to outlast probably the rest of the facility. The company that did the architectural design wanted to bring land and sea as part of the Carlsbad theme. So they used this lithocrete, and they have seashells embedded in, and they've brought a lot of the colors to the airport that remind someone of being at the ocean. The canopies you see outside along the front of this new building bring the feeling of umbrellas at the beach, and that's part again of the theme of land-sea.
For those of you in San Diego who need to connect to LA, or you want to go to England or whatever, and you get a flight out of Los Angeles and don't have to deal with the traffic at Lindbergh, this is a key place. You get to park here for free at the moment, right? It's still free?
It's free now.
It's free now. Okay, well, it'll be free for
probably about $3 a day after April of 2009. And that's to accomplish cost recovery for the improvements, but we're also going to have added services.
Well, I love it. The convenience. I mean, it's nice and airy, and sit outside and make your phone calls while you're waiting for the plane. It's so convenient for me. I live in Bonsall. Compared to the old one, is a lot nicer. You felt so cramped and didn't know whether when it rained, if the rain was going to come through the roof or not.
No comparison. It's the design. It's nice, clean, roomy, very nice.
The new passenger terminal at McClellan Palomar is the biggest improvement the general public will see. However, that is only part of the story. The airport is home to companies with big investments in private and corporate aviation, and here are some of the players.
This is Magellan Aviation. The facility was built by Howard Hughes in the 1960s, and its primary function in those days was to assemble the helicopters, which were then shipped out to Vietnam from the port of San Diego. This is the first set of hangars for us to be completed in the new development plan, and they are very small hangars. They're suitable for the new private personal light jets or very light jet market. We've also added some small storefront offices as well for aviation-related businesses that need to operate on the airport. We have 3 sets of existing hangars for single-engine piston aircraft, many of them be used for recreation, and also for a larger twin-engine piston aircraft, and then some turbine aircraft hangars for turboprops and smaller jet aircraft. The oldest existing building is the office building on the right, which houses aviation-related businesses, aviation insurance brokers, etc., flight crews, and other such businesses, which is our largest existing hangar. That building, by the way, was designed by Howard Hughes, and somewhere, apocryphally, there is an elevation with his name on it, but no one can find it. Part of improving the airport is not only the building of hangars, but the redoing of the ramp. And as you can see, all around us there's cement and new asphalt, and all this is a very important part of the improvement of the airport. As we come out here to our sort of beachfront property, it was this area that we demolished and which made possible our major development. There is a very large hangar there, the steel frame of which has already been constructed, and that will house the flight department and aircraft for one of the largest employers and one of the largest companies in San Diego. This is Mercy Air. They're an emergency medical rescue team, and obviously when people are in inaccessible points for land rescue, whether it's in the mountains or on the freeways, whatever, they're ready at 24 hours a day, and we provide them with a ready room in our existing office building to which they can access within 60 seconds by golf cart, which we provide them with, so that the pilots can take off and the nurses can get emergency help to people immediately. The airport as a whole is an enormously vital engine, economic engine for the whole community, not only in terms of the tax dollars and the revenues that it brings in, but the jobs that it supplies, not only for the people who work on the airport, but for the many businesses that use the airport, either for the commercial services currently operating out of here, or more importantly right now, the corporate aviation departments that fly out of this airport, including the ones for whom we're building the current hangars that you can see. We see ourselves at Magellan, and I think this is true for all of the other facilities here, the fixed-based operations, as partners with the County of San Diego and the County of San Diego airports, which is doing an enormous amount to make this a very viable airport for all of us. The new terminal that's been built, I think they've done an exquisite job, both in terms of design and efficiency, and in fact in finishing up some of our final improvements for our new jet center facility, which we'll be building next to our new hangars. We will be using be inspired by some of the improvements that they have done over there. This is a maintenance hangar. And as you can see, that there are a number of aircraft being worked on in different ways. There's leading edge of the aircraft wings are being worked on in one aircraft. There's some interior work being done in another aircraft. There's work on the engines being done on other aircraft. And it provides excellent employment for the people who work these trades, as well as keeping these planes maintained and well serviced and flying well and safely.
We are the most diverse aviation company on the airport in terms of what we offer to our clientele. We are an FBO, a fixed base operation, so we're a fuel dealer and we're an aircraft terminal. But beyond that, we also have an avionics and a maintenance business, which does avionics repairs and new equipment installations and maintenance on airplanes. In addition to that, we have a full-service charter operation that is internationally qualified. So we fly international charters all over the world, and we also manage aircraft for owners who want to have their aircraft either chartered or just operated for them privately. Very important airport, and we serve a lot of the industry around this area in the North County, and we're proud to be part of that. Comparatively, in the month of November, we saw a pretty significant drop just in arrivals and departures at the airport overall, which impacts our fuel business, which impacts our charter business, and generally has a pretty significant impact on us. We're very pleased with the county. They're very supportive of all of our operations here. They want to make the place even better than it is, and they are very committed to doing that. So our relations with the county have been outstanding. Our relations with our neighbors are very friendly, very cordial. We are a small airport, and we are all competitors, but we get along with our neighbors great, and we work together as a team. We want to see the airport continue to grow and flourish and provide the services that the community needs.